Guys, I see many of you have joined. We can start. Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible?
Yes, visible.
Okay, great. So we were talking about the disk. I told you that I have a disk here. It's an existing disk which is attached to operating system, and I want you to increase it, which is possible. You guys increase it from here, from the portal level, and you will close your task. That's it. That's all you have to do. But what operating system person will do or system admin will do, so you don't have to worry about it, but I'm just showing it to you. You can be rest assured when you see 128 GB here, right? You can be rest assured. And you can capture the screenshot and share it with the, you can update it in the ticket or share it via email that this has been done. So OS guy, what will he do? Again, he will go to disk management on the OS level. And in Linux, it happens at, it's called mounting. There are some command, using those command, you can mount the disk. Here, we call it extend, we call it assigning, right? We call it allocating, there they call it mounting. But for both operating systems, you have to do the same thing. So now look at this, guys. Which one was that disk? That disk was, this is the one, 64 GB. Now you have expanded that disk to 128 GB. So do you see extra 64 GB here? Yes, guys? Can you see it here? Extra 64 GB.
Yes.
And it is still not here. It still shows 64 GB. Why? Because system admin will have to come here, click here, click on expand volume, click next, click next. I'm going fast here because you don't have to do this. I'm just giving you the context, so you should know what happens. कि आपका system admin क्यों पूछता है ये करने के लिए? Okay, now this is still 64. What do you think it's needed here? Why is it still 64? Just a refresh, guys. Yeah.
Shutdown and restart
No,
is
no.
required.
Just a refresh was needed. I just refreshed it and it's done. 128 GB. Is it clear, guys? Yes, no, maybe any doubt, any questions? Yes, guys, please feel free to ask if you have
OS
not understood.
कॉन्फ़िगरेशन वाला पार्ट थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग लग रहा है मेरे को.
OS level.
Yes, yes, OS
Yeah,
level.
you don't even have to do it. It's okay. I just told you, right? ये आपका सिस्टम एडमिन टीम करेगा. I am showing it to you ताकि आपको बैकग्राउंड पता हो. So you can portray कि हाँ आपने काम किया तो आपको पता है क्या होने वाला है आगे. You don't have to do it.
Okay.
You won't even have access to their machine. Trust me on this, guys. यूजर आईडी और पासवर्ड जो आप बना कर दोगे ना उनको ओएस का, समटाइम्स तो आप पासवर्ड दोगे भी नहीं, वो स्क्रिप्ट में होता है और वैसे ही चला जाता है, आपको भी नहीं पता, मशीन बन जाती है, एप्लीकेशन ओनर को पता होता है इसका यूजर आईडी है पासवर्ड. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम मशीन डोमेन में होगी तो डोमेन यूजर्स उसको ज्वाइन कर लेंगे, डोमेन यूजर्स लॉग इन कर पाएंगे. एक्सेप्शनली अगर इस तरह की भी मशीन आपने बनाई वेयर यू हैव गिवन देम द यूजर आईडी एंड पासवर्ड, द मोमेंट दे लॉग इन, वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग दे आर गोइंग टू डू इज चेंज द पासवर्ड. व्हाई? Why should Azure team have access to my OS? Azure का मेरे OS पे क्या काम है? So you will never have access to their operating system. You are limited. आप लोग सीमित हो यहाँ तक. You are limited till the portal, and you don't even have to worry about their OS. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, similarly, guys, जिस तरह से आपने ये डिस्क मुझको बढ़ा कर दी ना, माय क्वेश्चन इज, यार ये ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम का जो 127 GB है ना, ये भी छोटा होने वाला है बिकॉज आई एम गोइंग टू इंस्टॉल वेरी ह्यूज एप्लीकेशंस. मैं उसमें एक गेम इंस्टॉल करने वाला हूँ. आई एम गोइंग टू इंस्टॉल some 3D applications, etc., etc. What 127 GB क्रॉस हो जाएगा. Can you please make it to 200 GB? Is it possible, guys?
Yes, you can
Yes,
increase the
increase
size.
is possible, but there is a
Possible.
catch. What is the catch?
Machine needs to be downtime required.
Yes, a downtime is needed, guys. A downtime is needed. This is 127. Look at this. Can you go 64? No, you cannot. Why? Reducing is not possible. Can you go to 56? Yes, you can. But what does it say? That you will have to deallocate the machine, which means eventually it will restart the machine. And I asked for 200. I see 120 and 256. Can I use custom? Yes, you can use custom. Okay. But why don't I get the save option, guys? Why am I not getting the
We
save?
have to first we have to stop the machine, means
Perfect.
deallocate.
Yes, your machine should be in stop mode, and then only you can change your C drive size, and not change in, to be very specific, you can increase it. You cannot decrease it. Got it, guys? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meanwhile, see, this machine I created. Did I put any tags on this machine while creating this machine?
Yes. Company name is the tag.
No, did I put any tag? This is there, but did I put any tag? You guys saw me creating this machine,
No.
right?
No,
So
no.
this is
No,
being
no.
Creating is no.
yeah, this is being enforced using the policy. तो अगर आपके माइंड में ऐसा आता होगा कि यार हर मशीन पे मैं इतने 50 टैग्स थोड़ी नहीं लगाते बैठूंगा, कितना टाइम वेस्ट होगा उसमें. मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द स्क्रिप्ट, or most of the time it is imposed through the policy that you create the resources. It's okay, you keep on creating. पॉलिसी से अपने आप लग जाएगी, अपने आप इस पे नाम लग जाएगा. बट नॉट एवरीथिंग कैन बी डन यूजिंग पॉलिसी, राइट? क्योंकि हर मशीन प्रॉड तो नहीं होगी, या हर मशीन नॉन प्रॉड तो नहीं होगी. तो देयर विल बी समवेयर जहां पे मैनुअल इनपुट देना होगा आपको. बट यू कैन यूज द पॉलिसी इस तरह से कि विदाउट टाइपिंग द इनपुट वो आगे ही ना जाए. एग्जाम्पल, वाइल क्रिएटिंग द मशीन, ये जो टैग्स आता है ना, आई कैन क्रिएट अ पॉलिसी जिसमें मैं ये लिखूं एनवायरमेंट को सिलेक्ट करूं और इसको फ्री छोड़ दूं. सो व्हेन यू गाइस क्रिएट अ मशीन, it will ask you to put some input here. Without input it won't let you create the machine. ये यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी होगा, नेम ऑलरेडी होगा, वैल्यू आपको डालनी पड़ेगी. और इफ आई वांट आई कैन हैव अ पॉलिसी कि अपने आप सब चला जाए. सो एवरीथिंग यू कैन डू यूजिंग पॉलिसी. फॉर एग्जांपल सब्सक्रिप्शन. अब सब्सक्रिप्शन का बार बार हर मशीन का अलग होगा क्या? इन दिस सिनेरियो यू हैव ओनली वन सब्सक्रिप्शन, राइट? सो आई डोंट वांट यू टू पुट इट. मैं एक ही बार सब्सक्रिप्शन सेलेक्ट कर लूंगा, एक ही बार ये कर लूंगा, पॉलिसी में इसको ऐड कर दूंगा. So is this clear, guys? Till here, desk wala part?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me show it to you slowly. Okay. From where do you go and how do you change it? So you go to virtual machine. Where will I click, guys? We're talking about the disk here now. Where will I find the disk option?
In
Sorry.
yes, availability scale.
No. Under settings, you will find this.
Settings.
Now I click on this.
About.
And here, what can I see? I can see the operating system disk. I can see the data disk. Got it? I want to add one more disk to this server after creating the server. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. I want to remove a disk. Is it possible? Can I remove a disk? I'm saying कि ये 10 GB वाला निकाल ही दो. I'm not using it. और ये 128 वाला निकाल दो. I'm not using it at all.
Yes. Yes. You can use.
From where can I remove it, guys?
In disk
Host
right side
tracking.
there is host.
Disk right side. Yes. Host caching. We're not
Right.
reading about the caching, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Detach. And you save. It's done. Now if I go to the OS level, उतना एक disk मुझको कम दिखेगा. Which one we removed? 128. Can you see? It's gone. Removal के लिए कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा because वहां से आपने मेमोरी कार्ड ही निकाल लिया. So what will you format, right? पीछे से आपने डिस्क निकाल ली, तो उसमें क्या ही करोगे आप? So this disk has gone now. Got it, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'll remove. मेरा डेटा किस में था by the way? एक म्यूजिक फाइल बनाई थी मैंने, राइट? सो which is that disk? Here it is.
M1.
4 GB वाला है ना? तो मैंने 4 GB निकाल लिया गलती से. अप्लाई. Oh, now I'm going to that machine.
You will get error for data or data will wipe out.
That is what I'm trying to explain here. Actually, no. Whoever said that, it's incorrect. No error because it's a data disk. But will I find that disk here? Well, now can I access this file, music file?
No.
So what do you think, guys?
No.
Is it deleted? Can I recover it? What is it?
Can be recovered.
Possible, but backup should have been taken.
Okay, what else? What else comes to your mind, guys? What else comes to your mind? One is backup. What else? One is saying I should
Data
have taken the
transfer.
backup.
Data transfer.
We can
How will I
reattach.
transfer the data? Okay, I could have done. What can we do now? I could have taken backup. I could have done the transfer before detaching the disk. What can I do now? I've done that already. I've detached the disk. I have not taken the backup. I did not know about the transfer. What can I do?
Attach
You
existing
get
disk.
attach existing disk
There is
option is there.
First question, what do you understand by detach the disk? Do you think that disk got deleted or it just got detached?
Disconnected only.
Yes.
Is disconnected.
So what does it mean? What does it mean? The disk is somewhere there in the Azure. First thing, let's check if that disk is available. So what will I type here if I want to see all the disk?
Data disk.
Simple.
disk.
Disk. I'll simply type disk. No, you don't have to type data disk or any disk. You simply just type the disk. It will show you all the disk. See, this is my OS disk.
Size 4 GB.
This is OS disk. This is OS disk. How do I know? It is written here, OS disk. Right? And normally, यहाँ पर बहुत भद्दा सा नाम है. Normally, you will have the proper names. And as I showed you that your public IP will take your machine's name. Similarly, disk भी आपका machine का नाम लेता है यहाँ पर. ठीक है? So, it says owner. Owner का क्या मतलब है कि कौन सा machine इसको own करता है. So, this disk, OS disk, obviously it cannot be without the owner. So, this machine is attached to this, or this disk is attached to this one, plus this one. So, what do I see now, which are unassigned disk without owner के कितने disk है?
3.
3 disk.
3 disk, right? So this is something else. इसको ignore करते हैं, बाद में मैं बताऊंगा. This is inbuilt upgrade वाला एक practical है. It's very interesting. We'll do that. But as of now, then I have 2 disks. ठीक है? इस वाले को हम ignore कर रहे हैं. So I have 2 disks. इसमें से now I'm asking which was your disk? The person says
4
that
GB.
was a 4 GB disk. Okay, so now
4
I got
GB.
it. ठीक है? Now I know कि कौन से वाली disk की हम बात कर रहे हैं. So I come here. एक बार अच्छे से चेक कर लेता हूँ. ओके, यही डिस्क है, सब कुछ ये है. फाइन. लुक एट दिस. डिस्क का स्टेट क्या है? अनअटैच्ड. वही अगर मैं इस वाली डिस्क को देखूंगा, कौन सा था वो? आई थिंक दिस इज द डिस्क. व्हाट डज इट से?
Attached.
अटैच्ड. किस पे अटैच्ड है? कौन सी मशीन पे? दिस मशीन, राइट? सो नाउ if I select this 128 and if I select this one, OS disk, and if I click on delete, what do you think? Will it by the way, I don't have an option to delete, but let's say if I go here on this OS disk or attached disk, दोनों में से कोई भी एक disk. If I go here, what is the state? Attached. If I delete, do you think it will delete or not? What does it say? A data disk is managed by this. Please detach the disk before deleting. Which means कि इस attached disk को आप वैसे ही delete नहीं कर सकते हो. Got it, guys?
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, now we have 2 detached disks. So let's try deleting one of them. 4 GB वाला मुझको फिर से यूज करना है. 128 वाला मुझको चाहिए ही नहीं. Come here and delete it. Simple. Now it is deleting your disk. इस delete के बाद there is no recovery. अगर आपने बैकअप वगैरह ले रखा है, that's a different thing. Otherwise, there is no recovery. Once it is deleted, it is gone. But what was my task? My task was to get the data back of this 4 GB. So my disk is still there. It is intact. Fine. Let's go to the machine. Where will I go? disk.
Disks.
Then which option will I use?
Attach
As existing
disk.
disk.
Attach disk. Here I should see those disks. Can I see this disk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I simply have to click here and click apply. But before that, I want to show you something. What if I tell you कि यार वो जो disk था ना, instead of this machine, give it to me on this machine. Do you think it's possible? ये VM disk practice 001 वाला disk मुझको आप इस पे दे दो, UT-Kloud वाले पे दे दो. I'll work over there. Do you think it's possible, guys?
अवेलेबल है तो दे सकते हैं
Not
वैसे।
sure.
Okay, yes, it is available.
First it has to detach from the this thing.
We have already detached, right? We saw एक disk पड़ी हुई है ना, detached पड़ी हुई है वो 4 GB की disk. I'm saying कि इस वाली machine पे
Then we
assign
can
कर.
attach. Then
No,
we
we
can
cannot.
attach this.
No,
Yes.
we cannot. In this case, we cannot. See, मुझको दिखेगी ही नहीं. And why is it? This is very crucial point, guys. Remember, this is not because these are two different machines. दो different machine में हमेशा आप disk switch कर सकते हो. No problem at all. So that is not the reason. Yes. The reason is the region. This machine is in central India and this machine is in East US. अगर ये machine भी East US में होती
Okay.
तो मैं इस disk को वहां पर लगा पाता. Provided I have access. Do you think Hanif will be able to, let's say अशफाक ने अपनी एक disk को detach कर दिया, ठीक है, and it is now lying unattached पड़ी हुई है. So do you think Hanif can simply go to his machine, click here and come here, attach and अशफाक वाली machine का disk को attach कर ले? Do you think he can do that?
No, region अभी देखना पड़ेगा।
नहीं,
जो
let's say same
अगर
region.
सेम रीजन
Let's
था
say
तो
same region. Same region.
then
You
can
no, you cannot. Why? Because you do
Only
not have access. Yes, so you do not have access on Ashfaq's resource group. वो disk अगर unassigned भी है, let's say this disk,
yeah.
this disk, guys, even if it is unassigned, but where is it? ये disk है unassigned, ठीक है, ये वाली, but ये किसके resource group में है?
Sandbox.
Sandbox. So if you don't have
Yes.
access on Sandbox, I am able to do it because मेरा पूरे resource, पूरे owner access है पूरे subscription पे. But if I had access only on UT-Kloud India और Sandbox पे नहीं होता तो मुझको दिखेगी वो disk. Will I be able to see the disk? Yes. Why? Because I have reader access at the subscription level. अगर reader access ना हो तो वो disk मुझको दिखने भी नहीं वाली है, ठीक है. Because I have reader access at subscription level, I have reader access at Sandbox and reader access है इसलिए ये disk मुझको दिखेगी. But I will not be able to attach that. ये रही access की बात, ठीक है. And in terms of technically, in here, even if I have access, I cannot attach that disk to this machine. Why? Because they are in different region. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and try attaching the disk. Click on apply. And now what do you think? Will I have to go to, I mean, it's got already answered. This time you won't have to go to start and everything because वो disk already started है, सब कुछ है. You just simply have to attach it and you will have this disk again on your machine. Is this clear, guys? Still here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
Yes.
relate this to like mapping the drive?
Not really. Mapping is something else. Mapping is what, guys? ये मैंने Google Drive मैप कर रखा है ना. I don't have any access over that. Mapping पे हम आते हैं बाद में. Don't worry. This is a local disk. I have attached the disk. It is not a mapping. ये मैंने disk जो है ना attach की. मैपिंग तो ऐसा होता है ना, एक नेटवर्क ड्राइव कहीं पर पड़ा है, चार लोग उसको मैप कर लो. फॉर एग्जांपल ये मेरा वन नोट, मैंने इसका एक लिंक शेयर कर दिया, आपने उसको मैप कर रखा है, बस इसको आप एक्सेस कर दो. दैट इज मैपिंग. एग्जांपल मेरे लैपटॉप का ये वाला, लेट मी शो इट टू यू. You guys will be able to tell me which is the mapped drive here. Which is the mapped drive here, guys?
Google Drive.
Yes, Google Drive. ये मेरे लैपटॉप पे नहीं, कहीं पर भी नहीं. मेरा लैपटॉप गुम जाए, चोरी हो जाए, आग लग जाए, कुछ भी हो जाए, Nothing is happening here. It is somewhere on Google's data center. मैंने बस मैप कर रखा है इसको यहाँ पर. But this is not the case. This is physically attached to my computer. In Azure's case, it is physically attached to Azure's computer. Is this clear,
Got
guys?
it.
Still here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
डाउन टाइम नहीं लगेगा ना अटैच डिटेक्ट करने में?
Data disk? No, definitely not.
OS disk के लिए लगेगा.
Can you detach OS disk?
No.
No, increase.
Yes, guys. I told you that आपका पूरा का पूरा मशीन ही आपका OS disk है. If there is no OS disk, there is no machine. So you cannot detach the OS disk. Got it?
Yeah.
But there is an option called swipe OS disk. इसका प्रैक्टिकल तो नहीं करेंगे हम लोग, और इफ यू वांट आप लोग कर सकते हो. इसका मेरे पास पूरा डिटेल डॉक्यूमेंट पड़ा हुआ है. I'll give it to you guys, or is it already there? Let me see. इसका प्रैक्टिकल काफी टाइम लगेगा, कंज्यूमिंग होगा. बट व्हाट डू यू थिंक गाइस, व्हाट कम्स टू योर माइंड के व्हाई वुड यू डू द ओएस डिस्क? ओएस डिस्क का स्वाइप कब करोगे आप, क्यों करोगे? व्हाट कम्स टू योर माइंड?
करप्ट हो
At
जाएगा.
certain situation where the virtual machine, the assigned virtual machine is not working, and at that moment, if the user wants new virtual machine at that moment, probably.
So why
when we are
would you simply
creating
create
a
a so why don't you simply create a new virtual machine? Why do you want to do the OS disk swipe?
might be user want his data.
Basically,
What?
only
एक मिनट, अशफाक भाई, 1 minute. Who was answering first?
Razak here.
No, the data. Someone was talking about the data, so we'll clarify that doubt at least. Shahrukh, was it you or Razak bhai, you said about the data?
Yeah, I said about it.
Shahrukh. So Shahrukh, which data are we talking about here?
No, it was
Uh,
Razak. I was asking something else.
Okay, so okay, Razak bhai. So which data are you talking about? OS disk का data या data disk का data? OS disk का data तो आपको वैसे भी नहीं मिलेगा if you swipe the disk. और डेटा डिस्क का डेटा तो आप ऐसे ही अटैच कर सकते हो, यहाँ से डिटैच कर लो, उस वाली मशीन पे अटैच कर लो.
Okay.
Yes guys, what else do you think, what comes to your mind?
For migration, local machine to.
नहीं, लोकल मशीन में ये सब नहीं, माइग्रेशन में ये सब नहीं लगेगा. माइग्रेशन इट्स वेरी डिफरेंट प्रोसेस. उसमें रेप्लिका बनता है मशीन का, न्यू मशीन क्रिएट हो जाती है, सिंपल. सॉरी. Yes guys, anything comes to your mind?
Existing machine backup.
बैकअप के लिए why would you need why would you swipe the OS disk? Let's say आपने स्वाइप कर लिया, ठीक है, बट यहाँ पर मेरे पास कोई डिस्क ही नहीं है स्वाइप करने के लिए. Okay, take this as a homework again. So 2 things. One, Razak bhai is doing this one. Whoever wants to take it. That why would you do the OS disk swipe? और इसका प्रैक्टिकल का मैं आप लोगों को एक डिटेल PDF है मेरे पास. I will share it with you guys. आप लोग प्रैक्टिकल भी कर सकते हो if you want, but that is not as a task. बहुत ही रेयर आता है, कोई पूछता भी नहीं है. But to increase your knowledge and if you want to say it proactively in some interview, पूछते हैं कई बार, can you do you remember any toughest call you have handled, toughest ticket you have handled, toughest issue you have handled? OS disk swap वाला काफी easy होता है, as in काफी impressive होता है if you can do it properly. But frequently नहीं आज पूछते, इसलिए I am not covering that. ठीक है, so I'll leave it up to you guys to check that in what scenarios will you do swipe OS disk, and I'll share a PDF जहां पे पूरा डिटेल में दिया होगा कि how to do the swipe OS disk. If you guys want to perform it. If not, it's okay, up to you guys. काफी टाइम मिलता है लेकिन हम लोगों को पूरा वीक में. You guys, I would suggest कि कर लो. उसी तरह से एक प्रैक्टिकल हो जाएगा, उसमें 2 मशीन्स बनानी पड़ती है, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है. ठीक है, so I'm leaving this up to you guys. Anyone wants to volunteer for that? So at least कोई एक करे इनमें से.
I'll do that. I'll try that.
No, Razak bhai, I think you are already doing for this one, right?
Yes.
For logs का role वाला आप कर रहे हो, right?
हाँ मैं ही कर रहा हूँ.
हाँ तो swipe OS disk I want someone else to take. Guys, anyone please, it's okay even if you're not able to do it, that's fine. Someone else will do it. अगर नहीं होता then I will show it to you.
Okay, we'll try.
Okay, Sunil will do it. So this part you guys will figure it out. Otherwise, let me know. I'll show it to you. But I'm sure you guys will figure it out. बहुत easy है. It is not rocket science. इतनी बार मैंने पूछा, इतना कोई difficult ये नहीं है. I was just checking कि आप लोगों के mind में क्या आता है. Why would you do the OS disk swipe? ये हो गया. So we were talking about कि कैसे करना है detail में. Right? Attach disk
Sir,
आप लोगों ने देख लिया. Yes.
On that same point, the host cache for the 10 GB RAM, there is a read-only access, and the second one, the one you recently attached, it has none access. So in this situation, the user will not able to read or write anything on that drive.
No, he will be. Let's see. Yeah, can you see? I'm able to copy. I'm able to read on that. I'm able to write on that. This it's a caching. It's not the disk का read only access नहीं है. Otherwise तो ये disk
Okay.
किसी काम की नहीं होती है ना. It's a caching, host caching. So we don't have to go into that. अगर हम ऐसे एक करने लग जाएगा ना, बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा. We will focus जो आपके इंटरव्यू में आता है, जो आपके काम में आ जाएगा. So we'll skip this. Don't worry. Encryption, this is important. चलो इसको अभी कवर कर लेते हैं encryption वाले को. By the way, is it clear, guys? इसका साइज कहाँ से चेंज करोगे? Let me ask that quickly. If that is clear to you, then I'll go ahead with encryption. इसका साइज कहाँ से चेंज करोगे? ये 4 GB को, ये 10 GB वाले को मुझको 20 GB बनाना है. How will I do that? First thing, do I need a downtime?
No, not required. It's a data disk.
No, no.
Perfect. How would you change? Just guide
Click
me.
on the disk name.
Click on it.
I clicked it. Next.
Size.
Size and purpose.
Okay, I clicked it. Perfect. You got it, right? So you just have to give the amount which you want and click on save. Obviously इसके आगे का काम OS पे होना है, but we are not getting into that now. And whenever if I give you a task, मैं OS वैसे भी नहीं चेक करने वाला हूँ. ठीक है guys?
Just
Understood?
on an yeah, it's understood. On another note, if we get a ticket to increase the size, until and unless we get a confirmation from the OS team, can we go ahead and resolve the ticket?
That's very as in a process specific question. Answer however you feel like. आप बोलो कि हमारे यहाँ तो ऐसा प्रोसेस था that once I am sure that it has been increased to 10 GB, I used to close the ticket. But ideal situation हमेशा यही होगा कि let's wait for OS team to go ahead and check once. क्योंकि अगर नहीं हुआ होगा तो फिर से नया टिकट रेस करेगा सेम इश्यू के लिए. मतलब ये क्या बनता है ना? Then he might give you a DSAT. So why to do that? It's better you put it on hold. Email कर दो that this has been done. Can you please check it your end? OS team वाला login करेगा, extend हो गया, confirmation दे देगा, it has been done. Then you close the ticket. वो दोनों भी तरह से चल जाता है. It's up to you, however you want to say it. But the second one is ideal. You will always wait. That's a good approach, you can say. Okay. So now, guys, like I told you, right? कि यहाँ से मशीन निकाल कर, यहाँ से डिस्क निकाल कर मैं किसी और मशीन पे लगा सकता हूँ. So now, sorry. So now you have some data. Okay, who's the owner of this machine? Let's say Hanif is the owner of this machine, right? Hanif has some data, and I have the access on this machine, right? मेरा पूरा ये है, लेकिन हनीफ ने मुझको अपने ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम का यूजर आईडी एंड पासवर्ड नहीं दिया है, but he has some data on this machine, right? Can I not go to his machine, detach this disk, apply? Can I do this as an owner?
Yes, you can.
I can, right? Can I create another new machine? Because ये वाला existing तो जो है ना, ये अलग इसमें है location पे. Can I create a new East US machine and attach Hanif's disk in my operating system? What do you think? Can I do that or I cannot?
Yes, possible.
I think you can do.
Of course I can.
Owner level.
Yes, I have the accesses, I can do. Then where is the encryption, or what is the remedy to that? So that is your encryption. While attaching the disk, you are looking at these options. Let's say if I'm creating a third one, this is your encryption. This disk is encrypted, but how is it encrypted? What type of encryption it is, guys? Can you read the encryption type?
SSC with PMK.
SSC with PMK. So what do you understand by that? Any idea? Yes, guys. Any idea?
No.
Not the full form. I'm not talking about the full form. I'm not expecting you to remember or know the full form. Any
Maybe
idea what is it?
security, like the password or something to
Okay,
I mean,
let me explain. So SSE, the first thing that it is a by default encryption. All disks, they are encrypted. All disks, they are encrypted, and the default encryption is SSE with PMK. Now, what is SSE? SSE is nothing. It's server-side encryption. Okay, it is server-side encryption. What is PMK? PMK is your platform managed key. Who's your platform now, guys? What do I mean by platform here?
Azure.
Azure. So it is a server-side encryption key with platform managed key. It's a server-side encryption with platform managed key, which is Azure managed key. Did I get an option to select the key or download the key or upload the key? Did I get that option?
No.
No. So what
No.
does it mean? A platform managed है. And the moment I say it is platform managed, तो ये की जो है ना Azure पे कहीं पर भी चल जाएगी. Let's say by somehow manage to export the disk. ये disk export जो होता है ना, if I give you this URL, तो आप भी ये disk वहां पे डाउनलोड कर पाओगे. ठीक है, the moment I get this URL, even you will be able to download this disk. And if you download that disk and create, look at this one. ये भी आपको मैं दे दूं ना, तो you will be able to download. ये आपको ऐसा आ जाएगा, download as a VHT. And then you can upload it in your Azure subscription. And then you can access Hanif's data. वैसे इतना easy नहीं है ये भी करना. Unless you have ownership access यहाँ पर है, you cannot. But somehow if they manage, they can do it. Is it clear, guys? At Azure level. Why? Because this is प्लेटफॉर्म मैनेज्ड की. प्लेटफॉर्म मैनेज्ड की से ये इनक्रिप्टेड है, तो कहीं पर भी किसी और के भी अकाउंट में चला जाएगा ना Azure के, you guys will be able to access the disk. So to avoid that, what can you do? If you have the crucial data, right? So this is the disk, let's say. Instead of platform managed key, you will go ahead with your disk set to not. Why am I not getting the option here? Let me see. You can go ahead here and select your it's a platform managed key, and then there is a customer managed key, right? I'll have to create a key for that first, but you do get an option here. इसको हम फिर से cover करेंगे. Now we are about to finish our session. I'll show it to you tomorrow. कल मैं एक key बनाकर रखूंगा, and tomorrow I'll show it to you. But then what will happen after that? It will be SSE. It will be SSE, which is server side encryption, encrypted with CSK, customer managed key. That won't be a platform managed key. So if Hanif is creating that, only Hanif will know that iska CSK kya hai. So even if I get access to his disk, वो disk मैं use नहीं कर पाऊंगा. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubts? Any questions?
CSK.
Yeah, it's CSK,
Customer security key.
secure, right? It's either CSK or customer managed key. I'll have to check that, but we'll have to create the key. I think it's CMK होगा शायद, वो customer managed key होगा. उसका नाम थोड़ा बहुत ये होता है. It's either CSK or CMK, customer managed key. but I'll have to create that first, and then I'll have to let's say if I try creating a new machine, if we get that option, we'll do very quickly. We'll try to create a new machine. We have only 3 minutes left. Meanwhile, guys, if you have any doubt, any question, please let me know.
Suppose we have 2 data disks, one is detached. So still we are getting bill for that detached disk, right? Because it's still in detached
yes,
status,
yes,
not
yes,
deleted.
definitely. आपने उसको
Okay,
सिर्फ
okay.
डिटैच कर दिया, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. Azure का तो डिस्क आप यूज कर रहे हो ना?
Okay, good.
Yes, it's good question. Definitely you will be charged for that. Here it is, guys. Customer managed key. Why am I not able to see it here and there? Because I do not have any key. अभी मेरे पास कोई की है ही नहीं, ना मैंने इंपोर्ट की है, ना मैंने कोई नई की बनाई है. So tomorrow I'll create a key before we start our session, right? So tomorrow I'll start create a key and then I'll show it to you guys. उसके बाद वैसे भी आप मैनेज वो सब करके नहीं देखोगे, बट यू गाइस मस्ट हैव सीन वन. ये जो है आपके इसमें भी आता था. Again, I'll go to the simple example, memory card. I'm not sure if you guys have used it or not. It was very easy to remove someone's memory card from your mobile, put it in my mobile and copy all of your pictures. Right? So जो अच्छे memory card थे ना उस time पे, I mean nowadays you get in local also, but nowadays we don't use memory card most of the time. उस time पे जो इसके आते थे HP and Samsung के memory card, that those memory cards they used to have this feature कि
We
अगर मैंने
can
उसको
log
एक
that.
हाँ एक मोबाइल से उसको निकाल दिया और दूसरे मोबाइल में डाला, तो it will ask for a password. Just because you got the access to a memory card, that does not mean you will be able to access the data. Exact same feature यहाँ पर काम करता है. Is this clear, guys? What is your encryption? And this is not a lighter topic. This is very important topic. Encryption के बारे में कई बार पूछा जाता है. That okay, you used to create machines. What kind of encryption did you use? So you can always answer. For test and development machines, we used PMK. You can give full form also. We use platform managed key. And for prod machines and critical machines and crucial machines, we used our CMK, customer managed key. Who decides which is prod, which is non-prod, which is critical, which is crucial, which is normal machine? Who decides that?
Architect.
Application owner. Yes, architect भी खुद नहीं decide कर. How would an architect know? Architect ultimately application team से बात करेगा. Application team will let him know. कि यार मेरा तो बेसिक ऐसा ही बेसिक सा ऐप है, कैंडी क्रश वाला है. इट्स ओके, कोई आके कुछ ले भी जाता है, आई डोंट केयर, आई डोंट माइंड. कोई बोलता नहीं यार मेरा बैंकिंग ऐप है, राइट? सो इट्स एप्लीकेशन ओनर हु डिसाइड्स. आर्किटेक्ट के थ्रू आप लोगों को इन्फॉर्मेशन आता है. योर बिल्ड शीट विल ऑलवेज हैव दिस कि डू यू वांट एन्क्रिप्शन. इफ कुछ नहीं लिखा इनक्रिप्शन के बारे में, तो बाय डिफॉल्ट आपको पीएमके मिलता ही है. इफ दे वांट, इट विल बी it will have very specifically mentioned that we want this key, और उसमें आपको की का लोकेशन भी दिया होगा कि यहाँ पर इसकी की है. Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of this one key वाला ये करते हैं थोड़ा सा, and then desk topic, it's I think it's over. इसमें और ज्यादा डिटेल में हम लोगों को जाने की जरूरत नहीं है desk वाले पार्ट पे. Okay, only 30 seconds are left. I'll be closing the session. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put it on WhatsApp. Razak bhai and Sunil, you guys can go ahead and start your task whenever you want. I'll assign you the sufficient access, Razak bhai. Sunil, I think you already have it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, and see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, Sunil.
Have a good day.
You too.